awesome viewers, welcome to AC Studio. I cannot resist from getting the Son of Horus Praetor with the Power X JOYTOY figure. I guess you probably have already watched previous video on the other Son of Horus Praetor. If my memory is correct, I said that I want to save a bit of money, so I only get the latest Praetor from Son of Horus. I wasn't going to get this one, right? That's what I said. But this figure looks just too good, so I decided to get it. Cannot resist the temptation, and here it is. So in this video, we're gonna look at this Praetor, and I'll compare this Praetor with these three Praetors together. And this is not the Praetor, this is the Invictarius Suzerain Scott. I got this a few days ago. I actually ordered 4 of them and I got 3 coming. So I'm gonna review this when I got the rest of it. So I'll just let you know what I'm gonna do in the next video. And also I got another video coming on the Acid Rain Sand Ant Bike AB7S. Finally, they have re-released it after, I don't know, got so many years, 8 years, 9 years. I've been looking for this for 3 years. Eventually, I got it. I'll tell you the story behind my quest for this toy in the next video. So let's have a look at the box quickly, and then let's open it. This, in my opinion, probably one of the best looking 30k figures. I really love the decoration. You can see the accessories, and I'm really interested at this gun, this pistol, right? Anyway, let's open it. Clear base again. All right, let's open it. And it seems like nothing is missing, which is good. All right. Before we look at the figure, let's have a quick look at the accessories here. All right. Power X, my god, what an Power X. This weapon is actually quite heavy compared to all the melee weapons or axe or sword that I've reviewed so far. This is the heaviest one. And look at the great sculpting, look at that, that is beautiful. The details, the sculpt here looks really nice. All the details on the axe looks really great. I really like this handle in this part, which, you know, the figure can actually hold, you know, both hands onto it as well. And the painting is stunning, and you can see JOYTOY actually paint these 2 blue lights or whatever it's called, you know, and with the lighting effects on it, so that's pretty amazing, right? And the silver highlighting on the gunmetal color looks really good. And look at the sculpting of this damage here, wow, you know. And the good thing is this is, you know, not symmetrical, you know, the same detail doesn't apply on the other side, so that looks really good. And the handle itself, the details are really nice, and every single part is just amazing, right? Then, you know, a paint black color, you know, represent the hole. This is a real holes, you know. The detail of this pistol are amazing. Look at the recessed detail on the revolver here, right? And the hole here, they should paint black, but that is okay. Very nicely detailed as well. Everything looks really good. And then here you got this little bolter thing, which I'm not too sure what it is, but it combined with an old style pistol, so you got a modern or futuristic and an old style combination. So that looks really good. Look at the handle details as well, pretty nice. I think, in my opinion, better than the Lehman Russ one. And also it comes with 5 exchangeable hands as well. And what I really love about the hands is it comes with black shattering as well, and also black wash in the recess. And the head, and I will have a look next together with the figure. Alright, now comes to the figure. The figure, definitely amazing. You know, if you look at the finishes, look at the sculpting, you know, look at the colors, look at the details. This is probably one of the best looking JOYTOY Warhammer 30k figures that I've ever seen. And look at the cape, you know, the way they sculpt the cape as well, you know, it actually flip over on that side. This is great. Probably the best cape I've ever seen from a JOYTOY Warhammer 30k figures. And if you look at all the details, if you look at it close up, the details are really amazing. Look at the chain details here, right? This is all soft plastic, but sculpted in such a way that, you know, it looks so damn good. You know, it just looks so good, right? I don't know what to say, really. Horus, you know, green color, or whatever it's called. It gave you the black shuttering on it, and look at all the details on the armor piece here. You know, the side armor as well, shoulder pad here as well. All the painting are quite precise. The chest piece, the only thing that they done differently compared to other figures is, you know, this rope is actually a mold piece together with the chest piece here. Usually they'll, you know, give you as a separate piece, separate soft plastic piece, but this time they mold it together. But look, you know, 80%, not bad for that. Look at the sculpting of the helmet, right? Look at all these rivets, the bolts on it, right? So precise, the painting is just so good. The eyes, you know, metallic lens, metallic paint on the lens, you know, and also if you pull the head off, you can see the collar. Look at the details inside the collar, look at that. This is all sculpted, and it is painted in different colors, leather pads or leather finish, and that looks so damn good. Look at the head sculpt. So this is the alternative head, and looks great as well. As mentioned before, JOYTOY has mastered the skin color, so you can see the skin looks really nice. It's not, you know, very shiny. And JOYTOY also applied the shadowing, you know, onto the recess lines on the face, and the eyes also look straight. It looks really good, and you can see the detail of the mask as well. All really well done. Sculpting of this hair piece looks really good as well. Look at it, it's so dynamic, and also give you a bit of you know, highlighting, the white highlighting on it, and make it looks really good. In metallic painting as well here, you see, pretty nice. And on the belt piece here, you see that looks really nice as well. The details are amazing, and I think this is kind of like a soft plastic piece, but it also comes with the straps, go all the way to the back. And look at this feature here, right? This is the gun sleeve for the pistol. So, you know, put this pistol here like that, and look at that. That's amazing, right? So he can actually grab his pistol here like that and just pull this off, and then just pull this out, right? This is a very nice play feature, and I think JOYTOY did a really good job here. Gun sleeve, this soft plastic is very thin, so it looks very fine to me. You know, when you put it together, it doesn't look clumsy. So this is a very nice play feature. And how come they don't do the same for, you know, the other figures as well? You know, they can give you gun sleeve for other figures, since they can do really well. And also inside here, you got the chained, you know, protection here as well. Looks very nice. The weathering, you know, the highlighting, just looks so good. In the leg details, look at the details. Look at that. That looks so good, isn't it? As well, you can see the black shadowing everywhere, and the black shadowing looks really good as well. You know, it is also really well balanced, so you can actually see that, right? But it is not too much. And on the standard here, apparently this standard is actually fixed onto the backpack. Usually JOYTOY will separate them, right? With a pack or whatever, but they don't do that in this one. The details, look at that. Look at the sculpt on each one, right? They got 3 bigger one and 2 small one on the edge. So the proportion looks really nice, and the details of it, right? Absolutely stunning. The highlighting as well, you know, the silver dry brushing or highlighting onto the gunmetal color looks really amazing. And also in the middle here, you can see there's a bit of a copper kind of like wash or highlighting on it, so it doesn't look like the same color. So they've done every single details very nicely here, right? The sculpting of this piece is amazing as well. Look at the back, also full of details at the back, very nice. They even got this small detail on the edge of the exhaust here, so that looks really good as well. And then the cape, as I mentioned before, the sculpt of the cape is the highlighting, the white highlighting on the raised areas looks a bit rough, but otherwise it's okay, it's still acceptable. The gold edge looks really nice and looks very precise, and the plastic is soft enough, pretty nice, really nice, very fine plastic, soft plastic. And they also got the black shadowing in the back of the cape. Yep, so that looks really good as well. In terms of articulation, even though the cape is attached to the shoulder pad, it doesn't really affect the movement, right? It just fold up a little bit, but otherwise, you know, still look good. and you roll this hand up like that as well. You see, it just falls a little bit like that, so it doesn't look too bad. The mid-toes joint, pretty good. You actually can do a bit of ab crunch despite the big bell piece here, but otherwise you can still do that. You see, pretty good. Tilts up really well. You got the waist joint as well. You know, you can actually move it 360 as well. For the hip joint, you know, like yes, even you got a gun here, but the legs, right? You can still kick almost 90 degrees. So yeah, it looked pretty good. Look at that. This is the knee joint, pretty good as well. But for the ankle, it cannot really roll up too much. It cannot do this. If I do that, you see, I actually pull the ball joint off, right? But otherwise, the ankle is quite limited, so that's all you can do. But the toe joint is pretty good. Alright, so that sums up the articulation. Comparison between the Imperial Fist Praetor and the Son of Horus Praetor. You know, in terms of look, I think they both look really nice. The details are absolutely amazing on these two figures. And wonder why, you know, you guys tell me that I should get both rather than just get one of them, and I now understand why. So you guys are right. But to me, I think this Son of Horus Praetor looks even better than the Imperial Fist one, because the cape design is, you know, very different compared to this Praetor here. Even though, yes, you know, this Praetor got a very nice sculpting. Look, you cannot beat this, right? Look at this. This is just too good, right? So that is why I think this Son of Horus, you know, Praetor. And also don't forget, you know, this figure, the Imperial Fist one, this hand weapon, the pipes is connected to the you know, arm, you know, the body, and the fact is you don't have the feasibility to take this away, right? So what happened is in this one is different. You know, this is not a JOYTOY issue really, but it's just a Warhammer design issue. It doesn't have any weapons that has interlink or interconnection to the body. So this figure, it gives you more feasibility, right? Except you got this pipe here, but it doesn't do anything. This pipe actually connects to the body, but it doesn't affect the movement at all. You always have the feasibility to do whatever you want for this figure, except this one, right? This figure always need to hold the gun. So yeah, so that is why I think this figure is much better. And also compared to this Space Wolf Praetor, this standard hasn't arrived yet. So, but otherwise, the size, I don't know why, as I mentioned before, this is much taller than the other Praetors, but this one still look the best compared to this, even though this one looks really nice. And then you have the other, or the second Praetor from Son of Horus as well, and having them, you know, together looks really good. But no doubt this one's still better. Yeah, in terms of details, in terms of finishes, this one looks a little bit rough. It doesn't look as good as this one. So no matter what, yes, you know, this one is the best one of all, right? And now wrapping up the video, you know what? This figure is definitely, well, I would say the best Praetor, or the best JOYTOY 30k Warhammer figure. I really like it. I think the second best is the Imperial Fist Praetor. So this is definitely on top of my list at the moment. I don't really have a negative comment on this figure. Details, painting, sculpting, the look, everything is 10 out of 10 in my opinion. So this is definitely, to me, if you've collect 30k figures, yes, yeah, this is a must-have in my opinion. I am very impressed with this figure, and I'm quite sure a lot of you already got it. If you have encountered any issue with this figure, please let me know. Otherwise, now comes to the end of this video. I hope you like this video. Give me a like to show your support, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Otherwise, I will speak to you in the next one. Bye for now.